Hi there, I'm Dr. Katie Thompson with the Health Improvement Center. I thought I'd take a few minutes to discuss allergies. I see a lot of clients with allergies, whether they be food, seasonal allergies, environmental allergies, and I treat them with my allergy clearing technique, which allows me to identify exactly what allergies you have and then treat them. I'm not going to go into the details on how that works because you're going to think I've lost my blooming mind. Anyway, it's all computerized. I'll discuss it for a few minutes. But so how do you know if you have allergies? Well, if you've got seasonal allergies, I'm betting you're probably starting to feel somewhat miserable because allergy season is upon us. And when I checked this morning, the pollen count was medium high, and it's trees, juniper and maple. And the kind of symptoms you'll get with seasonal allergies will be like a postnasal drip, or maybe you're constantly clearing your throat. You're having maybe headaches or sinus pressure. This headaches could also be right around here, but the sinus pressure can also be right around here. And I've had a client who experienced tooth pain, and she'd go to the dentist and get her teeth checked to see if there was something wrong with her teeth, and it wasn't anything to do with her teeth. It was a matter of fact, had everything to do with her allergies. Sneezing, itchy eyes, watery eyes, red eyes, sneezing a lot. Those are just a seasonal type of allergies. Hay fever, even wheezing and asthma. But there are some there's some more subtle symptoms of allergies, and those could be more food related, like digestive issues, maybe indigestion could also be one of them. And it can vary, but the food allergies that I see that are most common are milk or dairy products, grains, soy. I also see a lot of nuts, and what's the other one I see? Well, that's about it for the food allergies that I see. Personally, I see in my office quite a bit. But here's the thing is, let me define an allergy. An allergy is an immune-mediated response, meaning they do a blood test or they do that scratch test where they actually inject you with an allergen and you blow up. Well, they're looking for that somewhat similar occurrence in the blood. That's called an allergy testing. And it's looking again for that immune-mediated reaction. So that's quote unquote what an allergy is. Now there's also sensitivities. Now I have clients that'll go and get allergy testing and nothing will show up, but yet they have all the symptoms of allergies. They got all the head stuff. And what's going on with them is they have a sensitivity. It's not showing up as a frank allergy on those allergy tests. My machine, which is all computerized, actually will test for both. So for example, a client comes in and they don't know what allergies they have, or maybe the other scenario, they know exactly what allergies they have. So here's what we do is I run a small electrical current through their body. They're holding a little cylinder. And what I'm looking for on the computer is all the allergens have been inputted into the computer like a frequency or a musical note. And I'm going to piggyback the allergens on that signal to see how the body responds to each one of these allergens. Excuse me. Once I do that, then I have a list of what the person is sensitive to. Then I can actually start going one by one and desensitizing them. So for example, if someone has danders and tree pollen and grass pollen, I'll do each one of those at a time. So all the danders get done together, all the tree pollens get done together, all the mold pollens get done together. You get my drift. The importance of handling allergies is, one, factually, just a lot of relief. But more importantly, coming behind it is we got to find out where the allergies are coming from. And typically that's a gut issue. 70% of your immune function comes from the gut. So I always ask clients, are they having regular bowel movements? Do they have any gas or bloating? And one nutritional supplement that I will add to their program is a digestive enzyme, and maybe something to also help them with their allergies, to give them some relief. And and I'm not going to go into those supplements right now. I'll do that on another video. But that's basically what I do. So I'm finding out what they're sensitive to. I'm desensitizing them to that. For example, I had a client started late last year. She brought her daughter in. Her daughter had horrible eczema. I mean, just her feet were just raw. Skin was just horribly raw. And we started treating them. She noticed an improvement just on the first visit. And it took a little bit because the skin had to heal. And I just saw her Monday and she's doing great. I wanted to do a checkup on her. Her skin's doing wonderful. She's actually going to go to her winter formal and be able to wear some nice shoes instead of having to cover up her feet. And her mom and she had tried antibiotic creams, steroid creams, which actually they soften or they make the skin more porous, and that can be a risk because over time then that can be more dangerous for the person when they're doing a lot of steroid creams. So she's doing great and she's so happy. It's a young girl, she's in high school, so she's happy that her skin looks better. And so have fun at formal, and that's part of what I do. So eczema and skin issues are a lot of what I see in young kids or young adults. And then I have the other ones that have all the environmental allergies. And then animal danders are a big one for young kids. And a lot of the reasons why we're having so many allergies is, one, vaccines. I do believe that they put a big impact on someone's health and create stress in the body that makes them more prone to allergens. The other thing is a lot of those vaccines have foods in them. For example, the MMR vaccine has egg in it. Another one has chicken in it. A lot of them have eggs in them. And the problem is that makes someone more sensitive because you're injecting that into the bloodstream or into the immune system, and the immune system goes on alert and starts attacking it. So of course you're going to have allergies. So if you do have allergies, here's my suggestion. A couple things you can do at home. Before you go to bed at night, take a paper towel or a hand towel, wet it a little bit, and run it through your hair to get all the pollens off of your head. Even if you're not outside a lot, when just going from your office to your car or from school to your car, what happens is the allergens or the pollens get in your hair. So if you go to bed at night, lay on your bed, you're now inhaling those. So in the morning you're blowing out all this crud because you've been lying next to all the pollens. And so what I tell patients, clients, is to take a hand towel, a paper towel, wet it just a little bit, or take a shower and just wipe your hair out, and that'll help get it off. What I would also recommend is changing your sheets. Wash them in hot water just to get all the pollens off. And if you're doing the hair, if you're rinsing your hair off before you go to bed at night, what that'll do is then that way you don't have pollens on your bed sheets, and so you're not inhaling them every time. That's one trick I have learned over time to help with some allergies. There are a lot of other things I could talk about with regards to allergies, but the technique again is the allergy clearing technique. It works wonderfully on most people. I get really good success with treating allergies and getting rid of those pesky symptoms of postnasal drip and headaches and fatigue and you name it. So I hope you're able to learn something from this video today. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'm Dr. Katie Thompson with the Health Improvement Center. Have a good day.